The Bears are who we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them out the hook.
Time to switch gears, y'all, because it's now time for the Come on, yo. Y'all always know I add a few good come on yos in here. Alright, first come on, yo. Trevor Lawrence. That's how you started laughing, because you know it's a come on, yo. A 0-8 in his last 8 starts. And then he be looking nasty. He's one of the highest paid quarterbacks. And don't forget, they was treating Trevor Lawrence like he was the next big thing before Caleb Williams. Coming out of Clemson. Probably not as much as Caleb Williams, but they was surely treating Trevor Lawrence like that.
Trevor Lawrence, the boy from Clemson.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker that like lacks so much confidence. They trying hard to get the boy to stay that franchise. So they trying hard. Like, I've never seen such a team try so hard to not bench a nigga or not give up on a motherfucker like they doing Trevor Lawrence. They at one point they said it ain't ever Bankfield, it's Trevor Bankfield. like they got everybody dressing up as Trevor Lawrence in the audience. Like it's a lot going behind this, but
they probably
I don't know what.
They staging that.
Trevor Lawrence was a dog at Clemson, and I don't know, bro. He's starting to look a little shaky, bro. Look a little shaky, B. Like it's time to pack it up and become a backup somewhere.
Maybe it's that injury.
I mean, and it's not. They got some skilled players out there.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
It's hard to get anything going when you getting numerous 3 and outs.
They even got
y'all getting down 23, and then gotta come back.
Yeah, they even got your Clemson teammate Travis Etienne for you.
I mean, so come on, yeah. I mean, nigga cost me hella shit in fantasy last year. One of those rare occurrences where I waited to the end of rounds to grab quarterbacks and had this by mine.
Yeah, you just see that he overdrawn. Like you said, too many Durant was getting sacked. Come on, yo, go ahead.
I agree and disagree. I think it's just this season since the injury from last year. The first when
Hold up, how you gonna use an injury excuse when it's a whole new season?
Hold on. Whatever year they made the playoffs, he had a solid season that year. And then he actually was having a good season last year until up to the injury. And then when he came back for them whatever games after the injury, he looked nasty. And let's continue on to this season. So I'm not going to say he looked at all bad last year because I had him on my fantasy team. He was playing pretty good until the injury happened.
Right, I'm talking about this season. You going back to a previous season.
Justified based off a certain season doing good.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott have a solid season every year, but he don't ever play that nasty.
It only been 3 games.
Oh, it's about to be some more. Alright, we'll see how he does later on. Alright, next come on, yo. The Dallas Cowboys players. I know y'all saying after the game was over. Well, during the game, you could see CD Lamb getting mad at Dak Prescott. First of all, he got mad because he underthrew it was a penalty on the play. So you wasn't going to get the touchdown anyway. And then, if I'm not mistaken, didn't CD Lamb fumble in the game? And then, did y'all see at the end of the game, when this man, no run stop Michael Parsons, all he can do is pass rush. You don't play the run at all. He was sitting there arguing with the Marcus Lawrence, like the Marcus Lawrence did something wrong. Talking about, we don't need everybody to be Superman. And he's sitting there arguing with the Marcus Lawrence like, okay. Okay. And you see at the game, and Michael Parsons was still talking about, saying we don't need 11 Supermans out there. We just need everybody to play hard. And then at the game, you heard Jerry Jones always saying the same stuff week after week. Like niggas going to listen to him. Like we know the Cowboys. We know what the Cowboys are. So that's my come on, yo, is that the Cowboys arguing with each other. And then I posted this clip where Dak talking about something, y'all can hop off the bandwagon. Like they just keep saying stuff. Come on, yo. Y'all can chime in.
Dallas fucking Cowboys. These niggas fucking suck. In the words of the great Danny Green, the Cowboys are,
but they are who we thought they were.
Fucking bums. That's Stephen. They always like to give it to him. Ain't shit changing.
Ain't nothing gonna change. The same Cowboys for the last 29 years.
Ain't nothing I can't say that ain't been said on First Take, on Get Up, on the 87 other ESPN shows.
Terrible run defense.
Y'all said y'all was going all in during the offseason.
So why you didn't get Derrick Henry?
Y'all did nothing. Y'all are giving players extensions that should have been got extensions. At the end of the season, y'all giving it to them at the start of the season. And then you expected them to all of a sudden be encouraged by you feeling like you giving me my contract as a last resort because you have no other choice and no other options. Mm-hmm. So now motherfuckers clashing because it's like once I get my money, it's like now I'm gonna act that. It's just a lot of personalities clashing. Jerry Jones wants another trophy so bad he ready to die. It's just ugly over there. But how about the Cowboys?
I remember they had asked
Come
him.
on, yo.
They had asked him. He gonna say I couldn't afford Derrick Henry. Come on, yo.
This is my whole.
But you could have. Come on, yo.
This is my whole philosophy on the Cowboys. It all started messing up last year when you let Ezekiel Elliott go for Tony Pollard. Why did you do that? Why didn't you sign Zeke back?
And then Tony Pollard got
Zeke and Dak Prescott was rookies in the same year. You acting like Zeke is not old, but you just gave Prescott all this money.
Because he a quarterback. He's a running back.
Did you know what Zeke did for that team? What he used to do for them?
Yeah,
and then they don't even be using him. They using Rico Dodd.
They not fucking running the
This
ball.
man had 3 carries for 6 yards.
To not run the ball.
He had 3 carries for 6 yards. For 6 yards.
The Ohio State University.
He's only 30 years old.
Just to start Rico Dowdle.
Like you said, it's in the same
draft class, but Dak getting $60 million and Zeke out this bitch on a 1 year prove yourself deal. But
why did Dak win Rookie of the Year that time? Because of the help with Zeke. If it wasn't for his rushing, he wouldn't have known.
He can't prove it. Like you said, he can't prove it. He's not getting any carries.
3 carries, bro.
And then
he can't prove himself with y'all damn defense ain't stopping nobody.
And then y'all signed Dalvin Cook and he still hasn't played yet.
They inside Dalvin Cook. Because they dawdling. And then Deuce Vaughn getting carried.
Because Jerry Jones apparently going all in.
Like the same thing the Seahawks did when they let Marshawn Lynch go and wanted to just put everything on Russell Wilson. That's exactly what y'all looking
I guess this what all
y'all
in
putting everything on Dak. Like he's supposed to do everything.
All I'm saying is,
and the defense
it's been almost 30 years since the Cowboys won the championship. Once we eclipse the 30-year mark, I think it's officially time to take America's team away from the Dallas Cowboys, who never should have had it in the first fucking place.
I think it was like 1994 or something.
They suck.
Last time they won was 90 to 94.
They haven't even got to a Super Bowl. And why every Madden I get, they make the Cowboys make the Super Bowl every time.
Well, they can't even make a conference championship.
They don't make it in real life for the last 30 years.
Come on, yo.
Run the ball.
Alright, I got a few more. Come on, yos. Will Levis, once again. It feels like every week is a signature play that Will Levis make. But you may want to keep messing with him. I got a stat for y'all. He has the most turnovers through 3 games for a quarterback since 2021.
Well, at least not in NFL history. It's not even two
It seems like every game, he always a boneheaded play where the turnover he makes just makes them lose a game.
Let's be real.
I thought the Titans should have went out there and got a better.
Let's be real. Will Levis never should have been thrust into playing, let alone starting. Let's not forget. I forgot who it was he even take over for. Was it Tannehill?
It's Tannehill.
But that one game he came in for just happened to be a primetime game, and he throws 4 fucking touchdowns.
Remember, they had Malik Willis too, and I think Willis was hurt. So,
and that's the reason why.
And then Malik Willis messed his old team up. And that's the reason why Levis
is starting to this day. Because of that one primetime game where it was rigged for him to look good so he can play.
That's what we
every game, the motherfucker look like trash. I know Pop Warner quarterbacks at 12 years old do better than him.
Then you got D-Hop and Calvin.
D-Hop been barely doing anything. He finally got a touchdown. Yeah. Do y'all know that he had 2 catches total through the first 2 games? And then he finally did something. Can Calvin really base anything this game? Alright, I got 2 more come on yos. My next come on yo. Back again, once again, to the Carolina Panthers. We tried to tell y'all last week, the Red Rifle was going to come in and do his thing.
Who's the Red Rifle?
Well, look what he did.
Andy motherfucking Dalton, the 17-year vet.
Andy Dalton, but y'all, I bet these people still trying to defend Bryce Young.
At some point, you gotta come to the conclusion that, like, I just said this early in the video. Everybody's Star power from college is not going to translate to the NBA because in college, there's maybe 1 or 2 stars on all the big teams. And the big teams like the Alabamas, it's a whole shitload of stars. And then y'all go versus the other teams, maybe a Tennessee, Kentucky, they got 1 star, so y'all blowing them out. When you get to the NFL, there's star players from all the colleges on every team from certain positions. And Bryce Young, it's not saying he's a bummer. He doesn't have the talent. He's
not ready yet.
He's not translated. And I feel like it's Carolina's fault that his skill hasn't translated to the NFL because they threw him in the limelight with one of the bummest.
With the bummest roster,
with no kind of help. Like, at least like Darren said, they was building up for Caleb. They didn't build up anything for Bryce. It was just like, oh, he's the best quarterback. He'll give us at least an 8-8 record.
And then the funniest thing is they traded their best wide receiver to get the number 1 pick.
That's why I said, why did they when they did that? They didn't even have the number 1 pick.
They had the number 3 pick. They traded them,
and then you traded DJ Moore. Like, why would you trade your best receiver?
Yeah, that was dumb.
And he might need help.
Yeah, that was dumb as shit too. And then I look at it like this: for Bryce Young. You looking at a guy like Andy Dalton, who's been to the playoffs multiple times, multiple winning seasons with Marvin Lewis, and he's been on the bench for a year and a half just watching the game, just analyzing what he can do against defenses. Do you not know a veteran like that? Any veteran. How many times have we seen this happen? When Dante Culpepper, when Donovan McNabb, when Michael Vick. When guys that have done this for years at a time, and y'all might have think they fallen off, so you saw somebody else over them, all they need is that one opportunity to prove to you again that I never fucking lost it. You just gave up on me.
And started a younger player.
Y'all put 100% trust in your number 1 draft pick, Bryce Young, and forgot you got an established veteran that Bryce can learn from to get to that star power.
True.
But you're fucking up the same way Philadelphia 76ers fucked up Markelle Fultz. That's what Carolina is doing to Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Agree. Like
they got weapons. They added Deontay Johnson, so
Bryce is just not licking his lip, put a napkin around his neck like he's about to eat a steak, dog. You say you gonna give me Deontay Johnson, who was just on the Steelers. You gonna give me Dalen, who was just on the Vikings. You gonna give me Chuba, who been balling for the last 5? I got it from it.
Like you said, you got an established veteran. Bryce Young just wasn't ready to come in and do anything yet. Like you said, now he's gonna learn behind the established Red Rifle vet Andy Dalton.
Yeah, let's not forget, Andy Dalton is an old head, 37 years old. He's gonna get hurt at some point. Bryce Young, pay attention to the next couple games. Even if it's for a drive, be ready to show these niggas you're learning.
As Tony Dungy told Jim Sargent, be ready.
I'm definitely not going to write him off.
With Zach Wilson.
Like I give him a little bit of credit, like way more credit than I still give Caleb from these first couple of weeks because Bryce Young was just put in a horrible position. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Last, come on, yo. The Kansas City refs. They added again, y'all. They added again the Kansas City refs.
It's amazing.
I know my boys still had a chance to win. They got the ball back. But if you called the pass interference, they on the 1 yard line. If I'm not mistaken, they caught the pass interference the previous week to help the Chiefs beat the Bengals. So and the referee is in the end zone right there.
So when a Bengal defender jumped
up and bumped him,
the Chiefs player is pass interference.
But when Kyle Pitts getting bear hugged,
get bear hugged at the back of the end zone by a Chiefs defender, it's no flag, it's no call. That's 3 consecutive weeks of multiples.
It started from week 1
game. That the Chiefs seem to get away, that only the Chiefs get away with, while those same calls are called on the other teams in other games. Like,
come on, yo.
Damn, the first year, it was just mad respect. It was like, yeah, he did it. He's shown he can do it. The second year, it was like, alright, they nice, we know gonna do it. Now y'all, it's starting to be obvious that y'all are pushing the history thing. Every year, it's all about history with every bad NBA, with football, baseball. We understand nobody's ever three-peated in the 56-year history of the Super Bowl. But y'all are making it too obvious that this is what y'all want so bad. Stop. Y'all fucking cheating for the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. And I've never hated them. I had no problem with them. I used to fuck with them when Dante Hall was running kick returns back. This shit has gotta stop, bro. Y'all cheating for Patrick Mahomes, and I'm tired of it, bro.
It's that Patrick Mahomes and that Patrick Mahomes money, that Taylor Swift money.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's what they
that
need.
first game against the Ravens, Travis Kelce had 2 catches. They showed Taylor Swift 6 times. Why? If Kelsey only had 2 catches.
They always go to in the press box, the same box every time.
This nigga caught a 1-yard pass, and they show
They go to her and
that little girl
Mama
keep
Kelsey and Harlem just standing every time.
Come on, yo.
Come on, yo. I know they your boys there, but at some point it's gotta stop. Like we said, this is consecutive weeks. It is always one certain play where it be blatant
like
that you know that they trying to do something to help them win.
This is on blatant prime time, baby. Sunday Night Football, the biggest of the prime times. There was no hiding it.
That definitely was fast enough.
Come on, y'all messed up the blank night, man. This man got duck into the fucking ring on and everything.
Like,
they said, no, we forget that. We can't make the Chiefs lose on Sunday Night Football to the Falcons.
Like, it's just so much bullshit with them. Even though, like, it was like, is it just me or was it just coincidental that Isaiah Pacheco just gets hurt for 6 weeks?
Yeah.
And the very first game he started, his replacement is an undrafted running back whose sister's wedding just so happens to be the night of Sunday Night Football. And we gonna talk about it multiple fucking segments.
I told Darn, Mike Tirico and Chris Collins was commentating like they was, you know how teams got their own commentators, like NBA, they was commentating like they was Chiefs commentators.